It's been about 2 months since I posted my first review of Handy Heater, and today I wanted to give you an update and clarify a few things after using it for over 2 months. In my first review, I put the Handy Heater in a small bathroom. Now at that time it was October and still kind of warm here in Las Vegas. Some commenters have complained that that really wasn't a valid test because it was warm in the bathroom, and that's not really a test of the real world when you're going to use it in a cold room. Now, I don't necessarily agree with that assessment because the Handy Heater goes to 90, and I didn't think that asking it to raise the temperature of a 78-degree bathroom a couple of degrees was really asking too much. That said, I wanted to test the Handy Heater in a colder room this time to see if there was a difference from my original test in a warmer bathroom. So what I did was I put it in a small area of my garage, and it's in the mid to upper 50s in there now that it's January here in Las Vegas. I did several different tests, 2 of them about 15 minutes, 1 of them over 60 minutes. And in the first test, the temperature didn't change at all. In the second test, which was 60 minutes long, the temperature rose by 1 degree. And in the third test, it actually went down by 1 degree. And I happen to think those fluctuations would have happened without the Handy Heater anyways. Okay, so I've got a small area of my garage set aside. The temperature in here has been varying between 56 and 58 degrees all day. I'm going to put the Handy Heater on with time-lapse and a clock so you can see how long it takes. So maybe you didn't like my first test in a warm bathroom, but when I recreated it in a cold garage, the results were still the same. I also wanted to clarify a few things from my first review. In that review, the Handy Heater kept shutting off, and I've since realized from my own tests and from speaking with other people who have used it that there might be a calibration issue at warmer temperatures with the Handy Heater. It seems like in the mid to upper 60s, it starts having that problem. So in colder temperatures, it doesn't have the shutting off issue as often, so that may not be a problem for you. Another thing that I mentioned in the first video was that I was under the impression that the heating element was remaining on when the blower was off. It turns out that there is an LED light in the unit that simulates a heating element. The instructions don't mention that, but that's what I've discovered since then. So overall, my opinion of Handy Heater hasn't really changed. I don't think that it really warms a space very well unless you're sitting right in front of it a very short distance away. In my tests in a cold garage, the temperature didn't really budge. I think if you're sitting right in front of it, it's blowing directly on you, you might make a difference. But as far as heating a room, I'm not convinced Handy Heater can do it.